Dudes, welcome to Vlogmas. This is December 23rd, filmed again from a bed 5 seconds after I just finished filming the last one. I'm ready to go, so let's crack on. I'm losing the plot. I've read so many of these things. Tomorrow is coming from Magic Kingdom and is quite funny in parts. I've already edited that one. There was nowhere quiet I could do it. I tried everywhere to get these done, and I didn't leave them all to the last minute. I spaced them out on the trip to get them done for you guys, but there was so many limitations on music being everywhere and of me finding a quiet space. The best I could do is, yeah, it's a fail. I had to do 2 from the bed, but tomorrow's will be really good, so hang around for Christmas Eve. And not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. Right, the story is Dumbo, hide and seek. Dumbo had been the newest baby in the circus for quite a while. Don't agree with circuses, they're tight. Then one day the stork arrived with a brand new delivery, a baby giraffe. Are we still ordering our babies with storks? I thought that was something that was around when I was a kid. You know, Dumbo, said his friend, Timothy Q. Timothy Q. Mouse. Hang on a sec, this has confused me. Second paragraph, and I've already got it all wrong. You know, Dumbo, said his friend Timothy Q. Mouse, comma, I think we should ask... Right, I've just sussed it. That mouse there has got to be Timothy Q. In case you didn't know who he was. Well, I didn't know who he was, so we don't need to go over that again. I think we should ask that new baby to play with us. You can't go play it. New babies can't play. They'll end up in hospital. You can't play with new babies. You just got to leave them alone. All they do is feed on boobies, which is natural and good, and poo. That's it. And they scream when they want more milk or they want to poo. That's it. They just sleep. They eat like this till they go into a food coma and they just fall off the boob and go like this. Oh. And then they sleep until they wake themselves up when they need to poo. They get it out and then they go, oh, I'm awake now, so I'll have more milk. And they start again. They definitely don't play. You've got to wait 6 months for that to happen. Then they get fun. Dumbo nodded. He loved making new friends. Hello, Mrs. Giraffe, Timothy said. Can your lovely new baby come out to play? Well, if the stork's delivered it and Mrs. Giraffe hasn't delivered it, she'll be all right. Well, she could join in. She could play. Mrs. Giraffe agreed, and the 3 new friends set off. Okay, kids, said Timothy. What do you feel like playing? How about hide and seek? Now you got this baby running around playing hide and seek. I bet the baby hasn't even learnt what hide and seek is if it's a newborn. Dumbo and the giraffe nodded happily as Timothy closed his eyes and counted. Ready or not, he said finally, opening his eyes. Hang on. Don't you guys know you're supposed to hide? No, actually, they did not. Timothy sighed. Okay, let's take it from the top. When I close my eyes, you guys hide. You find a place where you can't see me and I can't see you. Like this. Timothy ducked behind a popcorn tub. Get it? Dumbo and the giraffe nodded slowly. It might have been the first time these two have played this. They're nodding away like this, going, yeah, we get it. And as soon as he's not looking, he's hiding. They look at each other and go, have you got any idea what he's going on about? And they both look at each other like that and go, no. I'm only 6 minutes old. I don't even know what hide and seek is. I'm surprised I can talk. But I'm a bit older. I'm Dumbo. I'm a bit older. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm a bit older. And first time I've played it, I ain't got a clue either. I think he's nuts. Timothy sighed. Okay, let's take it from the top. When I close my eyes, you guys heard. Already read this. Dumbo and the giraffe nodded slowly. Already read that. Okay, then let's try this again. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3. Timothy counted to 20, then opened his eyes. No, he groaned. Oh, he's a moaner. You can't hide behind the popcorn tub. You're too big. Let's try this one more time. This mouse seems a bit bossy, doesn't he? Follow me. Hide behind popcorn. Do this. You're hiding in the wrong place. I bet he was fun at school. I had a lad like that in my school. It just used to do your head in. Taking charge of everything, getting everything wrong, bossing everyone around. I used to antagonise him by just doing the exact opposite of what I'd nod in agreement of going, yes. And at the teacher, I'd go, yeah, you understand that? I'd be like, yeah, I'm definitely going to do exactly what you said. I promise I will, miss or sir. I promise I will do exactly what that little busybody over there told me to do. And yep. And I would do exactly the opposite, or the most annoying thing possible, just to wind everyone up, because I didn't like being bossed about. No one does, do they? You can't hide behind a popcorn tub, you're too big. Let's try this one more time. Plus, that could avert Dumbo's feelings, saying you're too big. How was it? It doesn't say he was talking to the giraffe, I bet they're both massive compared to him, little pipsqueak. Again, he closed his eyes and counted. Then very slowly he opened them and looked around. Much better, he said, surprised. Why is he surprised? He says it there, surprised. Much better, he said, surprised. So if he was surprised, he's saying they're a bit thick. They're not thick, mate, you bossy little mouse. One of them's 5 minutes old and the other one is an elephant. Of course it didn't take him long to find Dumbo's nose sticking out of a pile of hay, or the giraffe sticking out from behind the clown's trunks. Yeah, because I bet the bossy little mouse had organised everything for mouse-sized people. This time, guys, try to find a place for your whole body to hide, Timothy said. More bossy orders coming from Timothy, the bossy little mouse. Dumbo and the giraffe waited for Timothy to close his eyes once more. As soon as he closed his eyes, they did one and went down a pub. No, they didn't go down the pub. They're only 5 minutes old. Then quietly hid again, but this time down the pub. But this time they picked places that covered their whole bodies. And do you know what? They hid so well, Timothy Q, the bossy mouse, may still be looking for them to this very day. No, they're not. He's not looking to him. The giraffe and the elephant, of the Dumbo and what was the name of the giraffe? Stalk baby giraffe. Did they give him a name? Or did they just call him the baby giraffe? That's a bit lazy, Disney. Give him a name. The stork arrived with a brand new baby giraffe. They've not given this giraffe a name. You can't just call him baby giraffe. Everyone gets a name, even if you're a giraffe. We'll give him a name. Your name's going to be Gary. Gary the giraffe. Oh, hello, Dawn and Gary, if you're watching this, especially you, Gaz. And Dawn, for your lovely messages. And Gaz, if I make you laugh from time to time, then all these videos have been worth doing. So, Merry Christmas. And Chris and Ed, Merry Christmas too. The moral of this story is, in this weird circus, we've got bossy mice running the shop that are also criticising everyone for being too big when they're not too big. They're little pipsqueaks. So there's a small man syndrome going on with this bossy little mouse. People don't get names, so they just get numbers, do they? What was the giraffe given a number? If you were given a number, what number would you be given? I know which number I'd like, and I bet you know which number I'd give myself as well, but I'm not going to say it. And do you know what? They hid so well, Timothy Q. Mouse may still be looking for them to this very day. Well, I hope he's on his own, because he sounds like a nightmare. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow is Magic Kingdom. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll see you later, dudes. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Bye.